All right. Could be a little bit louder because of the dryer going here, but that's okay. So let me go ahead and put this out. And this is kind of a retreaded point, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. People join groups for their own reasons and not necessarily for the reasons that you may like, you know? You know, the thing is that, once again, people will smear the DPRK now. People will smear China or smear these countries because they don't do communism the right way. It's the same thing, you know, people are smearing Vietnam. You know, we see Vosh. I was watching a bit of the stream before he debated some Wignat. I could not give a shit less. Honestly, I'm so tired of those types of fucking debates. But anyway, and he was talking, of course, about, you know, oh, well, Vietnam is revisionist, and that, you know, he was talking to, you know, apparently he was saying that Maoists don't like Vietnam because Ho Chi Minh was actually libertarian, the left wing version of libertarianism, I guess. And, you know, they don't really show those views of Ho Chi Minh, this and that. It's just like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know, once again, that's their country's business. It's none of your fucking business. And like I say, I've said some things here and there about China, but guess what? It's their business. It's not my business. We got our own troubles here in this country we need to get a hold of, you know? The thing is that now, you know, I am going to show a video, I think on Wednesday. I'll go ahead and do it as a stream, of that dang old dad, who is doing, he's going to do a video talking about, you know, how marketing can be used for the left, you know, basically. I think it's called something else for, like, dissidents need better, what is it? What the fuck the title is? Oh, radicals, excuse me. Radicals have a marketing problem. That what? What the fuck is the title? Problem that, I have to click on it. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's just that dang old, yeah, radicals have a marketing problem. So this guy's going to explain how he's, you know, how marketing can work for you, you know. And to me, it's just retooling. A lot of it is just PR, this and that. And I said this before, is that once Donald Trump is out of office, you know, maybe not specifically this, I'll give myself that, but people are going to retool. People are going to find a new boogeyman, you know. Like I say, people like, I'm trying to think of his name now. Holy shit, I can't think of his name. Oh, fuck. Jared Holt, that's it. Yeah, Jared Holt, sorry. Once again, Alzheimer's gang, right? Anyway, Jared Holt has already switched to going to the Atlantic Council to be part of this IDFR Labs, which, you know, they talk about the far right, but, you know, also Atlantic Council produced a lot of anti-China, anti-Russia content, and, you know, is basically kind of a counter-propaganda tool, you know. And we're seeing a lot of this now. You know, we're seeing a lot of this whole shift of where things are going. Yeah, the riots are still going on here and there against the system, but it's nowhere near what it is. And I think I said before is that it's going to take time before we see the new rhetoric. And here we are in March, and the rhetoric is changing a little bit, you know, where it's just like, well, we need to do better PR, we need to do better marketing to people, better advertising, you know. I see that, you know, Bo the Fifth Column in his video, let's talk about persuading people in video games, to say that, you know, you have to meet people where they are. It's like, I said shit like that. But the thing is, though, is that's not necessarily going to happen, because you have these folks who are dedicated and who, you know, he gives the whole type of smear of, you know, there are going to be people ahead of you. There's going to be people behind you in terms of knowledge, this and that. And, you know, it's like, yeah, okay, no shit. But the thing is, where the fuck were idiots like you at? You know, I've been talking about this sort of thing, you know. But anyway, I'm just, you know, patting myself on the back, really. But it's just so ridiculous. People are going to join things for their own reasons. and they're not going to be the reasons that you necessarily like. People, it's like, people join the military not because they want to serve their country. They do it for the college. They want to blow shit up, and then they want a chance to travel the world. Maybe they want to, get a discount when they go to Thailand or something like. Well, I don't think the U.S. Navy goes to Thailand. I was gonna say maybe Japan. Maybe Japan. They, if you're in the Navy, particularly, they don't do it for some lofty ideals. I'm sure that people are part of various antifas across the country. Because they just want to have justice. I'm sure that there are some people who just want to smash stuff. And I know, once again, these Antifa didn't smash stuff in this summer. It was regular people. I know, but still. But I feel like that's where it goes. It's interesting to see how they're retooling them. And they're saying, well, yeah, we need to just change the marketing. We need to be able to reach these people. You notice that a lot of the far right is going to take over. Now, that rhetoric is old news. It's, now that Trump is gone, it's like, well, things are a little bit better. We were that far away from fascism. No. Fascism could still take over. Oh, no. Individual areas may become fascist, but the whole country? No. I don't believe that. I personally don't believe that. Well, the alarm's going to go off here in a minute for the dryer. I got to get that stuff folded. So I think that's about all I have to say, really. I think it's just a whole lot of nonsense, man. Whole lot of nonsense going on. But, let me make sure. Crystal clear. I'm going to go ahead and just turn this off that way. There we go. That way it didn't beep on me. People have their own choices that they make, individually. They don't do it out of a sense of loyalty, this and that. Yeah, there's a core of people who will stay loyal to an idea or ideas, plural. But not everyone is that pure of heart. People do it because you're offering them something. It's that fucking simple. You think that people join, I don't know. You think that people join the PSL out of some sense of, of pure sense of, oh, yes, well, I just want to help the poor and downtrodden. They also want to hurt people. Come on. I mean, just be honest about it. Come on. You wanted to smack people up in the street. Come on, man. You never hear that from someone who became a gangster. It's like, man, I saw the rich, I saw guys getting rich. That's one of the biggest differences where, the political groups are like, oh, I joined for a pure reason. But if you talk to somebody that was in the mafia or the mob, they're like, yeah, I saw him. He was rich as a motherfucker. So what? Or I saw him smack somebody up in the streets. I was like, hell yeah, I want to be part of that. That's one of the biggest differences. This is why you can't really get that marketing, because the thing is that it's more complex, isn't it? Politics are more complex. And while people making money is one thing, if you're a gun runner or I don't know why I always bring that up, but if you're a mafia guy, there's a sense of loyalty. And the thing is that you kind of have an idea of, if you fuck up, you're going to get hurt. Whereas in politics, it isn't really as well talked about, So yeah. And like I say, with politics, the rhetoric changes over time, doesn't it? And they'll say, we support this person because he's going to protect this, or, whatever the case may be. And they try to have this 4D chess sort of thing where it's just like, well, actually, bad things are happening in China, but that doesn't mean we're racist. It doesn't, right? So, yeah. Anyway, did I spend enough time talking about the specific point? Hell no, I didn't. But you know what? I covered what I wanted to cover. So hopefully I'll enjoy that. See you later, and goodbye.